What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another show here. Epi number 7, week number 7. Let's take a look and see what they've done so far. So last week I left you guys on a little bit of a cliffhanger about these steps. So here's what they've done so far. They gave us a nice big concrete block here, nice steps here. We're gonna have to put some rails on it to put it to code, but it's got decent sized steps. And as you walk out of the house, you come onto a platform versus just a first drop there. So it's really nice. I like it a lot, actually. I think it turned out pretty nice and it's not too bad looking. We'll see what we do with it later to dress it up maybe, or we just leave it like it is. Let's go take a look on the other side of the house and see what's going on there. Oh, and yes, it is a Topo Chico. It's really good. Anyway, let's take a look and see what they've done over here. So as you can see on the outside of the house, we have one of these doohickeys. Now a doohickey, I'll put a definition below here for you. This little doohickey here is the part that goes to our mini split. It's the outdoor unit that helps with the cooling and heating. So we got this bracket here. It's pretty sturdy. They'll put a couple more bolts in here once the siding is all put together to make it even sturdier in case there's any snow or anything else that's crazy that moves this thing around. But we're excited to have this in. We will be getting a second one over here to the right of it when we install another mini split in the basement, just because in the basement in the wintertime it gets super cold and there's not enough heat out of our registers to heat it up. Oh, look at that. That's nice and shiny. So this is our cool little doohickey number 2 that is going to be used as a quick shut off to both of our mini splits whenever we get it connected. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Let's go inside. And many of you guys might be wondering, what kind of silly, goofy little hat do you got on today? Well, I'll let you know here in a little bit. So if you're wondering about this hat says Halo on it. And it's a cool little camouflage pattern. And Halo is the company that makes the lights that we got here. These are the puck lights, more or less, or what do we call them? I call them puck lights, but they're canless lights. They're the ones that recess into your ceilings. And check this out, free hat. So that's where this hat comes from. I've got 3 of them because we got 3 of these boxes. So I'm thinking about doing a little giveaway on these hats. As you can see, there's the evidence. 1 on my head, 2 here. So if anybody's interested in a hat, maybe I'll do a little giveaway. Just comment down below saying that you want the Halo hat. And I'm gonna say that you have to give it a like as well, because we gotta get some of this paid for, right? All right, let's fix the hat a little bit. It's kind of getting annoying. I've been wearing it around the other way all day. So let's take a look on the inside here. Look above me, guys. We've got all of our recessed lighting, more or less drywall, all put on the walls and all mudded more or less. A few more finishing touches. They've already done 1 sanding. They're going to do some more sanding. And take a look at these fancy doohickey number 3s. 3-way switches with a dimmer on it. This will run out our outside one, but in here, let's dim it. Ooh, put it back up because I like light. The brighter the light, the better. Anyway, that's the situation inside. Everything looks great. Let's turn it around here and show you guys what's going on here. This is our fancy coat closet. Can't open it because we don't really have a knob. And did you just see that? See what happened? We've got a motion sensor light. That way, if you got kids around, they won't be leaving the light on or forgetting to turn it off and have a lower electric bill, right? So let's bring you inside. Ooh. All right, it's a small room, but it's bigger than our other closet, right? So I gotta be happy about that. It's gonna fit a lot more jackets and coats and things like that. In the past, we had issues with that. Not enough space, too many jackets, too many coats. And we'll put a shelf up here as well to have some more storage, which storage is key in a house. I like storage. So everything's more or less sanded in here. We gotta just paint it, do the flooring, and this closet will be pretty much set once we get all the other accessories in. What do you think about that bifold door? Let's take a look back here. Oh, before I forget, another doohickey right here. See what just happened? Light came on. So here we've got a ceiling fan, which we have the remote. This was in our original living room. We'll be able to take our other remote, put it on the wall here, and also run it off of that if we so choose. Anyway, we got all of our electrical outlets in with the outlet covers. And wow, another door. Where does this go? Let's just open up and see. This is our throne room. You sit on the throne, you do your business, drop the kids off at the pool, whatever else. We'll have a nice vanity here. The vanity, of course, will have the nice hot luxury water and cold water for you to drink if you're thirsty. Got cool little lights installed here. Shout out to Ubense, by the way. His name is Ubense. I don't really know if he has a company name, but he's like one of the best electricians out there. If you see him around, he's got a cool little mustache on him, but he did all of this really good. We're gonna take it down, obviously, to do the painting and stuff, but right now we wanna have everything in place and know where it goes and see how it turns out, make sure everything works. And I'll bring you on inside because I just turned on one of these fancy things. Remember before I told you we had a cool little vent in here with a light in it? If I turn off the main light, you can see we still got electricity, electrons flowing through. A filament in there, I think it's a filament. I don't know, it could be a LED or a fluorescent bulb, but I'm not sure anyway, that's beside the point. And it has a little fan on it. That's to, I don't know what the vent's for. Does it really even freshen the room? That's to be determined. All right, we're done in here. Let's go check out the rest. Peekaboo. All right, you guys remember this little area that I told you about, my internet area? Everything's got drywall on it, got a nice cool little faceplate. 6 ports there for all your Ethernet switches here. And it's gonna look a lot nicer. The Metronet here with the fiber optic, we're gonna put a box or not a box, a cabinet or some kind of thing here, maybe even a shelf, I don't know. We haven't really fully decided, but this is gonna kind of clean it up and hide everything, I think, if we go with the cabinet area. But cool little cove here, something to kind of utilize this extra space that we were able to get, that we had to get basically to support the beam above. Also, if you've been following along, don't worry about this. Someone decided to do some artwork. I don't even know what it is, a couple squares. But anyway, outlet for the TV. And this is our Ethernet input. It comes from obviously the internet area up through and down through here. We'll put our Ethernet into the TV. And then we put a raceway, cable raceway in the back behind this drawway, a little white channel here that goes from this all the way down to here. And what that'll allow us to do is easily route HDMI, other coax or power lines. I don't even know what, but at least you have the options here to hide all of the electrical or wires behind the wall so you don't get to see them. A lot more cleaner look. And better to take advantage of it now when you've got no drywall. All right, let's go check out the kitchen. Don't forget, halo, comment below, like the video, let me know if you want one, and drink the Topo Chico. I've been kind of neglecting it a little bit. Let's take a look at here. What do we got going on here? Here used to be the old kitchen window. The sink used to be here. We used to be able to look outside and watch the grass grow, which was so amazing. And then we also have a few switches here, more doohickeys. That one is a 3-way, like I mentioned, to our addition area. This middle one, the kitchen lights. And this one is a 3-way for the lights above the island, which we can show you later. Added an extra outlet here because we took advantage of a cable that was going through there. And this will all be sanded and smoothed out a little bit. We'll take this big cabinet off, move it here. And the 2 cabinets that were opposite us, which you probably don't remember if you haven't been here, but we had 2 skinny cabinets, which are like these. And so we'll put another skinny cabinet here, another skinny cabinet here. And then over here in this blank area will be the bigger cabinet. So that's what we want. More storage, more cabinets, more space for what would you put in them? Cups? That kind of stuff. We'll get these holes covered up right here. Here we are moving into the 21st century of, or is it the modern age of cellular devices. And we don't use the landline anymore. So we'll cover that up. And then this is all gonna be some kind of splash pad. Not really sure what the design is gonna look like, but I suppose it'll look nice. I'll let you know later when we get to that point. All right, so we're gonna try to not look like slobs anymore and not have all this stuff on our beautiful work site. But I wanted to highlight that. We have cool little black square handles on these. We aren't finished yet. It's gonna take a little bit of time to get all of them on because we got all of them on the other cabinets. And we have cool little soft closing drawers. Here we got a strip of wood here that's gonna cover up a seam. We're letting it glue. Same with here for the dishwasher so that when we open the dishwasher, the whole thing doesn't just come out of the hole. It'll actually be secured inside. All right, take a look. We got our cool little can lights here as well. 2 of them above the island. Make sure you can see the switch. Actually, that turns off the kitchen one. Here's the one for the, ooh, it's dark in here. I'll turn that back on. All right, but yeah, they work. Nice little switches. Thanks again to Upense. Check this out. Another doohickey with a dimmer. What does it do? Turns on these lights in the living room. And we've got them set at, I believe it's 4,500K. I'd rather have 5,000K, but in the living room we turn it down a notch. The kitchen will be at 5,000K though. A lot more lighting in here, and I think it's a lot better aesthetically as well, and it's going to be a lot more pleasing. Check it out, guys. The mini split is on the wall here above the door. This cool little doohickey is the Della mini split. Amazon link down in the description if you want to check it out and see what it's all about, and maybe you guys want one as well. But you can add these into any room basically and give you instant cooling or heating. It's ductless and everything. Only thing that it has are these refrigerant lines that are tucked behind the drywall up into the attic and over on the side of the house so that we can have the outdoor unit out there and the mini split indoor unit here. It gives it a really nice added boost of air conditioning and heating when you need it. Really happy about that. It's really gonna make this room a lot cooler or hot, depending on the temperature and of the seasons and things like that. But This is one thing that I was really looking forward to. The wife was liking the granite. I was looking forward to this. It's a little bit complicated, I think, to set it up and use this, but I think I'll make a YouTube video on how to do that later. If anybody's interested and you get one of these, you can check that out. So let's go check out the next thing that was more or less completed this week, and that's the bathroom. So when I say complete, I mean I just got the vanity and the toilet in here, a couple coats of paint, the lights, and I did go ahead and change out that light there. It was a little bit of an ugly yellow, warm color light there, so we switched it out to a nicer, cooler color temperature. I think it's about 5,000 K temperature or something. So here you can see we got our original toilet back in, and we have this neat little vanity here, which has, you know, a good storage of drawers on the sides and a nice underneath the sink storage here. The nice thing about this is that this is automatic. Take your hand away, water goes off automatically, so you're not wasting water. And you know, if you want it to stay on, you have to keep your hand in front of the sensor so that you get the water you need to wash your hands. So that's the bathroom. Basically, we're almost done. Maybe just another coat of paint in the ceilings and do the flooring. And after that, this thing's ready to go. Put the fixtures on the walls for the toilet paper and the towel holder, wherever that's gonna go. But other than that, oh, and the doorknob here for the door, so that we don't have any peepers coming in here looking through this big hole to see what you're doing in your business, dropping the kids off at the pool. But other than that, looks pretty good. We'll have to do some finishing touches and we're done with this room. This will probably be the first room that'll be done in the house. So other than what I've just showed you, there's nothing else really to explain what they've done because they were just sanding some of the mud off, adding mud or repairing some things or doing some final touches. So that's about it, guys, for Friday. All right, so that does it for week number 7. Semana 7, Woche 7, whatever Sprache, language, idioma you speak. But don't forget to go ahead and comment in the comment section if you want a free hat, because I got only 3 of them. Once they're gone, they are gone unless you go buy some of these before the limited time offer ends. So if you like this video, go ahead and click the thumbs up button. If you don't like it, click dislike. And if you want less content, just go ahead and click unsubscribe and block me, and you will get less content. And you'll also miss out on cool little giveaways. See you next time in week number 8.